Okay, now after this fight is over, then what? How long? What are your title plans? What are your plans?
After this fight's over, I know I'm going to win by knockout. Round don't know yet.
Who's fight is the next fight?
Tate.
All right, then after Tate, then you
After Tate, I want the other pretender, to Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, he's the great pretender. Ooh.
You know what I did 2 months ago? 2 months ago, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. Is that too heavy for you? Gotta hear it again? One more time. Murdered a rock. I murdered a rock. I injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so bad, I make medicine sick. Nothing like that. Never was and never will be. You look at the last. I was retired for a year and a half. I can't hear you. Did it loud? All right. I retired for a year and a half. Holmes hadn't proved to be worthy. Tate hadn't proved to be worthy. They can't talk. They can't write no poems. They can't do no shuffles. They can't write and do nothing. But both of them are ugly. I'm pretty. That's right. I'm pretty. Let me hear you. Am I pretty? Yeah! You heard it right here live in Living Color on the Hughes Rail program. Allie! The greatest of all time! Four-time champ! We'll wipe out Tate! Tate don't stand a chance! You don't stand a chance, man. You got green hair, you crazy man. God bless you. With my little boy wants to shake the hand and shake the world 4 times. His hand will shake the world 4 times. His hand will shake the world 4 times. His hand will shake the You know I'm great, but you don't realize the extent of my greatness. I'm gonna beat this boy like he's a baby. There'll be no contest. It'll be not even close fight. He won't catch me. I'll be dancing. They say my legs are gone. I'm trickling. I'm still dancing. I only didn't dance. Just give you the shuffle for nothing.
Out if he's successful. He will win his 36th consecutive fight, tie the heavyweight record for consecutive title defense knockouts. Whether he will win the public acceptance he wants is a question only time can answer. If Ali is successful, he will become the 4-time heavyweight champion of the world. We'll be back in a moment to talk to Ali about Thursday's title fight. To take a workout, but has agreed to speak with us right here and now via the satellite. Question 1, Muhammad. A year ago, June, we did a farewell show together on Wide World of Sports. You said then, flatly, I'm finished, this is it. I'm not going to go out the way Joe Louis and some others have done. I'm going out on top. Why come back now? What's the inner reason?
Well, at the time, Howard, I told you I wasn't going to come back. I was serious at that moment. Just like many times I've been married 2 times. I promised never to leave my wife until death do us part. I changed. We have more divorces. We always change our mind. So I changed my mind. I'm back for the 4th time. Boxing has never produced a man great enough to fight for 4 times. And history will probably never produce another man who can fight for the title 4 times. So it's something I got to do. And I'm coming back because I'm going to be the champ 4 times. I promise you, it'll be a miracle. Holmes will be no contest.
All right.
There'll be no contest.
Muhammad, you will probably go into the ring, if I can take your word for it, at about 220 pounds. You've lost an enormous amount of weight. Have you lost your strength with it?
That would have been true. That would be a true statement, Howard, if I did it in 1 or 2 months. But I've been working 6.5 months of this fight. Even before the fight was announced, I felt it would come off. I was training. I've been working gradually for 6 months. I'm in top shape. I'm down faster than ever. I'm equivalent to the same fight with Manila with Joe Frazier. I'll come in weighing about 225. I'll gain a few more pounds resting and gaining strength so I can burn energy. Promise you, no, I wouldn't come back if I thought I'd go out a loser. I know I can whoop Holmes.
All right. Accepting that from you. In the meantime, you've been fighting lighter weight fighters in your sparring sessions. You've been taking a lot of punches. Is that what you plan to do? Let Larry Holmes punch himself out against you?
Not that. I can't afford that because I did that with Spinks and lost too many rounds the first fight and couldn't catch up. My thing now, if I should get hit, I'd be ready to take it. But I'm working with Charles Carter, who's the alternate Olympic champion, won President Carter's Olympics. He's United States champion, same height as Holmes, 6'2", 160 pounds, and super fast. I can get away from his punches and hit him before he get away. So I'm ready for sharp-wise. That's why I have him to keep me sharp.
Final question, champ. Will you decision him or will you knock him out?
Knockout. Between 1 and 9. His behind shall be mine in 9. To show you how great I am, to show the world how super I am. I'm off 2 years, 253 pounds when I came back. And here's a man undefeated, 7 straight knockouts, and I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I want all of you to know right now, his behind shall be mine in round 9. His behind shall be mine in 9. It will not go 9.
You've taken us back a lot of years with predictions. All right, Muhammad. Thanks a million. Go to your workout. Good luck to you. I'll see you next week. Now let's turn our attention to Larry Holmes, the unbeaten WBC World Heavyweight Champion. Larry, Ali just told me that you'll go between the 1st and the 9th round. What's your rejoinder?
Well, first of all, Howard, I feel that that's when he'll go. I don't feel the man can fight 9 rounds anymore, Howard. The man never fought in 9 rounds since the last Joe Frazier in Manila. And he haven't knocked nobody out since 1976. And how are you going to knock me out when I've been hit by the hardest punchers in the world of boxing today? Ernie Shavers floored me and got up and whooped him, stopped him. Mike Weaver had me in trouble when I was sick, when I wasn't feeling right, and I knocked him out in the 12th round. What gives this man that never knocked nobody out the idea that he can knock me out in 9 rounds when he's going to have to fight from bell 1 to whatever round it ends?
You've never had the recognition you think you deserve. Is that why this is the most important fight of your life, to get that recognition?
Howard, I think so. I feel that this is taking the monkey off my back. And still in all, now, by me fighting Muhammad Ali, now I still am not getting the just dues, my recognition. I see ABC puts up Ali Holmes, which it should be Holmes Ali. And I feel that now after I knock out this guy, I think my just dues will come. So we'll let the critics say what they want and think what we want. We go out in the ring on October the 2nd. We do our thing. We knock Ali out, and we go home and spend time with my family.
Final question. Quick answer, if you will. Ali has been your idol. Will you take it easy on him for that reason?
The question is, Howard, will he take it easy on me? No, he will not take it easy on me, therefore I can't take it easy on him. My thing is to go out there and knock him out, to hurt this man, to get him out of there as quick as possible. Not to take it easy on him. That is not my job. They're paying me to knock him out, to get the monkey off my back, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. The man is in serious trouble. He's made a mistake. He's made a mistake, Howard.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, old buddy. He made a mistake now. I'm the baddest.
5 years ago at age 13. Indeed, it's been 2 solid decades since Ali dazzled the crowds in Rome, winning the gold medal in the light heavyweight classification in the Olympics. And indeed, it's been, well, 16 long years since he startled the world with the upset of the man he called the Big Ugly Bear, Charles Sonny Liston. Then, after doing away with Liston, there were others. especially this one, his absolute peak against Cleveland Williams in Houston, Texas. The dazzling speed of hands and feet, the telling features. And most notable fights of all, the three against Joe Frazier. Smokin' Joe, the greatest one of all, this one, the thriller in Manila. 14th round action, Ali coming back. And so beating up Frazier that Frazier couldn't come out for the 15th. But look at Ali. In a state of exhaustion, maybe he realized he would never be the great fighter again. And he certainly wasn't. First time around in 78 against Leon Spinks, a virtual amateur. But he took Ali apart. Everyone figured it was over. But it wasn't. Because September 15th, 1978, it was Ali who destroyed Spinks. He became the first three-time heavyweight champ in history, a fitting end to a remarkable career. A few months later, Muhammad Ali officially retired. When he did get in a ring for an exhibition, his physical condition was pathetic. Surely it was over. But it wasn't. He's back at age 38. 2 years since his last fight, Ali will take on his heir apparent, Larry Holmes. He's hardly the first ex-world champion to be lured back to the ring by dreams of money and glory. Remember James J. Jeffries? It was July 4th, 1910. He came out of retirement after 6 years away. The Great White Hope against Jack Johnson. The Great White Hope was humiliated by Johnson. And then the very great Sugar Ray Robinson. He retired at 32, came back 2 years later, fought till he was 45. This was the end against Joey Archer, knocked down and beaten. And then that sad night in 51, Joe Louis at 37 against Rocky Marciano. And Marciano knocked him senseless and cried.
Championship, Larry Holmes versus Muhammad Ali is brought to you by Pontiac.
As possible, we're going to turn our attention to the fight held October 2nd past between Larry Holmes and Muhammad Ali. Both fighters are here. Will be talking with me after you view the contest, as I called that contest that night. But to give you some of the pre-fight flavor, I spoke before the fight with both fighters. Larry alleged that Muhammad was using a hypnotist. Muhammad denied it, and thus we pick up at that point in the conversation with me talking first to Larry Holmes. And you're convinced that despite his denials, he is seeing a hypnotist?
I think so, Howard. I think so. He lost a great deal of weight. I don't feel that he lost this amount of weight because he's been training so hard. I think it's because he hasn't been eating. I think I got him so that he can't eat. He will be weak on the night of the fight. I will go to him. I will make this man fight every second, every round. And I don't think he can go 8 rounds. That's why I'm predicting that I will knock Ali out. I will stop him somewhere from 1 to 8 rounds.
Few quick questions that we have to consider before this fight. How is it possible you haven't fought for more than 2 years to have your reflexes and your skills the way once they were?
Charles Carter, my sparring partner, 22 years old, 160 pounds, same height as Holmes. I'm faster. Jeff Studemar, top-notch fighter, 22 years old, 6'2", I'm faster. Marty Monroe, world 8th ranked heavyweight, 24 years old, I'm faster. You watch, that's why I say you see a miracle. I've had 2 year rest, 2 years off. You're right. 2 years off, take what you say, and I'm going to whoop home.
But I can understand your resolve, but what about your resiliency? Your muscle tone, losing all that
Muscle
weight.
tone, perfect. Look.
Haven't you lost some strength?
No, I'm not. If I did in 2 months, I've been working 6 months. I did gradually. I've done today 15,640 calisthenics. Oh, man, I'm ready. I wouldn't come back and go out a loser.
Isn't this difficult for you? Many times you've expressed your respect for the man, even admiration. Once he was your idol. How can you hate him now?
No, Howard, I don't hate him. I feel that I cannot hate anyone, but I feel that I have to get my just due. I have to get the monkey off my back. This shadow has been following me around for many years. I haven't really got my just dues. Everywhere I go, people say, Ali, what about Ali? What about Ali? What about Ali? I have to knock this man out for the people who say, well, he knocked the man out, but they're going to say he was old. So what? I'd rather them say he was old they say I was nothing.
Isn't that saying to me, in a diffused kind of way, that you can't get the recognition you think you deserve, even if you win?
Right, Howard. I don't feel that I'll ever get the recognition I deserve. Even if I win, if I break all kinds of records or whatever, I feel that the monkey is always going to be on my back. But we don't care about that. As long as we're happy and we be able to live with ourselves, I think we'll be happy with that. And I'm happy with myself now. I'm married. I got my kids. And that's all that matters to me.
His behind shall be mine by round 9. Did you hear me? By round 9, it'll be all over. Play this, just in case you think I can't do it. Use this tape. I will destroy Holmes. And I want you to play this thing over to the public and make me like a fool. His behind shall be mine and 9. I cannot lose the Holmes. I cannot lose the Holmes. Now play it the next day.
Introducing, in the blue corner, the challenger, the 3-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky, weighing 217.5 pounds, introducing Muhammad Ali. Corner, fighting out of Easton, Pennsylvania. He is going for a record 8 straight KO in the heavyweight title defense. He weighs 211.5 pounds. He is the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Larry, the Easton Assassin, Holmes. 15 rounds of boxing.
What you've all been waiting for around the world for some months. Ali continues to clown and taunt and tease, but Larry Holmes is here meaning nothing but business. Angelo Dundee and Gene Kilroy say that Ali has Holmes totally psyched, but it's hard to believe when you see Larry Holmes standing there with nothing but seriousness on his face.
Be cool, be cool.
Ali, always the actor.
Be cool. Okay. Hey, shut up.
Richie Green attempting to give instructions.
Shut up. Quiet. Shut up. Quiet. Quiet. Go ahead. Look, go ahead. I gave you guys. I gave you guys an instruction in the room. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? No questions. You're ready to fight. Okay. Wait a minute. Do you have any questions over there? No. Okay. Well, let's go. Okay. Back to the corner.
Set to happen. The history of boxing is on the line. So is Larry Holmes' title. Muhammad Ali can definitely prove that he is not amongst the greatest, but definitely the greatest in everybody's eyes, should he defeat. With determination, the look in his face, we're waiting for the opening bell.
I remember Joe Louis got in real good shape right before he fought for the title, and he looked terrific, but he didn't have the reflexes. We'll see here if he's still got him.
Richie Green trying to establish.
Get back in the ring. Get back in the corner, huh? Get back in the corner.
Here we go. Larry Holmes dances across. No joking for Larry at all.
Oh, boy, that looks scary.
He wants to prove he's got it over Ali. Hasn't caught him yet, but Ali hasn't thrown any punches yet either. Round 1 just underway. The heavyweight championship of the world. hasn't thrown a punch in round number 1. Trained this way. But also when he gave away the first few rounds to Leon Spink, he got in trouble when he...
But he doesn't seem to be doing it the same way.
He's not doing anything though, Chris.
No, but he is staying in front of him. Right in there.
Ali just unleashed.
I think that's the one to look out for. That's the one he put Liston away with. I think he popped them pretty good.
Coming into the closing seconds now in round 1.
I think he was...
Now, in analyzing round number 1, Muhammad Ali didn't do a thing throughout the first 2.5 minutes of the fight. He scored one good right hand that, I don't know whether it shook Larry or not, but it certainly blinked his eyes and moved his head a bit. But what strategy would you say then we're talking about here, Don?
Strategy is a psychological strategy. It's one that he's performed numerous times before. He's letting the fighter take his best shots to see if the fighter can really do any damage to him. But this has a twofold effect.
There's a replay of that shot.
The right hand here. There's a twofold effect which let the other guy know that Ali can take the punches.
And he also slipped an awful lot of punches. I think one left jab got in good, and it was seen to be a exercise in frustrating Larry Holmes.
Well, there's one thing for sure. Holmes is not intimidated by him.
No, I'd say they both respect each other, despite what they're saying.
Yeah, whatever the shenanigans is, these guys really respect each other as two great fighters, and they're in there, and they're going to fight.
As you say, there was nothing, he didn't do anything that round, but it was tense the whole way. It's like about to explode.
Larry Holmes is making the pace in the fight. There's no question about that whatsoever. Forcing the fight all the way. No damage by that hook whatsoever.
I think Muhammad's trying to position himself where he can use that right hand to sneak right in there.
Yeah, he's trying to work Larry into a position where he have an opening on this stage. You got to get off on him! You got to get off on him!
Ali trying to do what he used to do when he was much younger and toy a bit.
See, he's making Larry miss a lot of those jabs.
You of the heat here.
See, he's doing a good job of slipping those.
He's working and trying to talk Larry, but Larry's got his man on his business.
Yeah. Larry's cool. He's not wasting any energy.
Larry also noticed he's trying to get himself in position to unload too.
Yeah. They've got a lot of respect for each other. Look at that.
Ali's still showing some nice head reflexes.
I was just thinking that. He don't look like a 38-year-old man slipping that jab.
No, he doesn't.
Larry looks strong.
Ali's trying to say to Larry that didn't hurt at all. of honor. That's the end of round number 2.
This is a battle of the minds.
I got a feeling dynamite's about to explode, you know?
So we go to the corner of the Eastern Assassin, the heavyweight champion of the world, Larry Holmes. Number 3, the heavyweight championship of the world, Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali. First 2 rounds, you have to score ever so slightly in favor of the champion. While no heavy blows were landed, the aggressor all the way was definitely Larry. And Ali's only thrown 1 punch in 2 rounds.
They're both still feeling each other out.
Larry's busy. He's trying to really get in there. And Ali is moving and slipping punches. But he ain't throwing no punches. So every now and then Larry do get a real good shot connected in him.
One thing you have to remember, the size of Muhammad Ali, and throughout his career, he's always been able to take a real good shot.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, that's one thing they didn't have considered in the computer when he fought that Marciano in the computer fight. They didn't know how well he could take a punch.
Another factor to be considered, while Holmes is not considered a knockout artist, all his title defenses have been via the knockout route.
Right. Anybody that questions a man's heart has got to be crazy.
Both of these fellas have displayed great
He was some pretty good shots though now.
Yeah, he got him right there.
Good shots.
Serious out there now, there's no clown.
Holmes is pretty fast.
He's very fast.
He's fast. He gets right around and gets right back into the action again.
From Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada, that's the end of round number 3. All we can see here at ringside as we continue to see your wide shot here at Caesar's Palace, to remind you of the heat here. Muhammad Ali in the early going here has really not thrown any punches. He hasn't done much fighting whatsoever. And we can say this for sure, that he doesn't seem to have the, except for just a very faint view of the great reflexes he once had. Now we're into the corner of the heavyweight heavyweight champion, Larry Holmes. What's your assessment of the fight to this point, Don King?
Well, the fight to this point is it's been mostly Holmes throwing punches, mostly Ali trying to maneuver and slip some punches. It would have to be Holmes up to now, but it's a psychological battle going on in that ring that is that they don't see on the screen as a fight. These two guys is trying to mentally outdo each other, and Holmes is determined to try to knock that legend out of the way.
Here we go, round 4. Muhammad Ali has a 3-inch reach advantage, but to this point has not used it. Countries all over the world watching this one. Great Britain, Germany, Mexico, we could go on and on and on. Some 40 or 50 countries watching it live.
In and out, in and out. Move that head. Good rhythm, good rhythm. Get off, boy. Good rhythm, champ, good rhythm. Get off, boy. That's it, up and down. Nice right there. Step to the right, go to the right.
At this point in round 4, Ali hasn't changed his style one bit. Still Larry Holmes.
Nice step. Push it back.
Put that left hand in and go from the bottom to the top, up and down.
Push it back and go come back.
Holmes is, backing up and missing that right hand counter. He's slipping it. He's coming right back with 2 stiff jabs.
Ali hasn't thrown a combination of punches yet either. He's shown some quickness at moments, but never the combinations that he was famous. What was the sneaky right hand?
When he came in, they both fight. It's almost like with Nassau Mamby when Watkins and Mamby would go into an encounter. Holmes come out with the most effective blows.
So far, he sure has.
Continues to stalk Ali. Ali fight out of the corner there. The right hand doesn't land at any place. Coming up to the end of round 4 now.
Go for it, Muhammad!
Good punches scored by Larry Holmes in this.
So he had to close at those punches. They didn't get into him.
Now being warned by Richie Green about hanging onto the rope and hitting. From Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada, that's the end of round number 4. So the crowd here loves to see it anytime Ali does anything that's in any way exciting. We talked about the different things that have been going on in the ring, being a battle of the minds more than a battle of the gloves to this point, although Larry Holmes has been able to land many more blows than Muhammad Ali. But every time Ali, people go crazy when he lands a punch. Chris Christopherson, we're going to see the last flurry by Holmes and show you what toll it took here. Shot to the head.
Boy, that may not bother Muhammad. It would sure bother me.
Seconds out.
A good right hand that got through.
I think Muhammad's got to start moving more. Start doing a little more sticking. He's not throwing enough punches. Well, look out. If he would fight him like he fought Liston, in and out, but he's got to throw. He's got to throw.
That was in 1963. This is 1980. Right. Some difference.
Ali is trying to do the remarkable feat of stopping for all the time.
Yeah, but...
And he looks in good physical condition, but he's not throwing any punches, so we can't tell about his reflexes yet because he isn't throwing any punches.
Even when he dances, his legs look heavy, Don. Doesn't have the real bounce that he ever really had that made him the greatest of his time. Ali trying to show that he can still move, but Larry Holmes saving energy and staying right on top of it the whole time.
The movement's okay, but you got to throw too.
That looked like a good punch, but nothing happened at all there. In fact, Holmes did an excellent job of slipping that punch.
Keep moving. That's it. Nice right hands in there. Shoot it in there. This jab ain't back.
Shot that time. The right hand got through to him, trying to talk to Larry. Larry talking right back.
Very good right.
Back him up, he'll get out of there. Back him up, he'll get out of there.
Angelo Dundee yelling from the corner, back him up, get him out of there. Don't let him back you into the corner. Good combination by Larry. Ali clowning again about the knees. Holmes not clowning with the punches, though.
Holmes is really throwing those punches with meaning on them.
Those are jabs, but they're definitely punches here, Don.
Yeah.
Yep. Not answering it.
Round number 5, and Larry Holmes is continuing to build up punches, which means that as you take a look at both corners here, if Holmes continues to build that up, now this is the 10-point must-scoring system. In the 5th round, you'd have to score that at least 10-8 for Larry Holmes. Yes. Giving away 2, maybe 3 points on some judges will score a 3-point difference. It's going to make a big difference because Holmes has got to have got 10 points in every single round, and Ali certainly hasn't thrown any punches, so he's lost 4, 5, 6 points to the first 5 rounds at least.
Right, yes.
And this, as we go through now, the midway through this fight, will begin to develop into what happened in the Leon Spink's first fight, unless Ali begins to change his style immediately.
Yes, he's got to start throwing some leather, because right now he's only on the receiving end, you know. And I think he's trying his strategy to wait out Holmes to see if he's going to tire in the 7th and 8th round, which he's predicted all along.
That's unfortunate, but it's almost like what happened with Mercado and Leon.
Holmes once again right back on top of him again.
Fighting Mohammed.
Holmes is also seems to be building confidence as he is able to hit Ali too.
Yeah, it was interesting in the early rounds when Muhammad did throw, Holmes would flinch and cover up, but he hasn't thrown enough. And now I think Holmes is getting more confidence.
Yeah, he's gaining confidence. He has this posture, and he's now becoming confirmed in it, you know, and he's really throwing his punch with authority. Ali now, I think Ali starts to throw a lot of blows, but he don't throw them. I don't know whether that's because he's apprehensive of whether or not he's going to miss or his reflexes are off or what he's holding back to.
He's jabbing him in the belly.
But those punches, Chris, are taking no toll whatsoever. He's just pawing at him, really.
At least he's in a posture to throw.
Larry's beating him to the punch, too, when they exchange all the time.
That's what I was wondering, whether Ali's reflexes is good enough. He starts several punches, but he never follows through with them.
That's it.
Well, that's the whole question in the age factor. Never mind the weight he lost and the strength and the heat and all that. The reflexes are what goes Round 6 to this point, it's been all Larry Holmes.
Go after him, Muhammad.
Continues to score punches. That left hand has been in the face of Ali all evening.
That's it, up and down, up and down.
Muhammad keeps saying, hit, come on, hit.
Keep his face. Cut the tree, champ. Go to work. Go to work, champ. Go to work on the arm. Set him up nice. That's it. That's it. Hit it again. Set him up with the jab again. Jump in to the right. That's it. Left hand first. Left hand first.
From Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada, coming up to the end of round number 6. So as we continue to evaluate the action here, it's really sad to see Muhammad Ali using hardly any of the things that made him famous.
On the ropes and hide and try to do anything. When he's out in the center, go to work with combinations. There's where you're going to get him at.
As you see on the screen, his 60th career fight for Muhammad Ali. But it's Larry Holmes that's been building up the points. We'll show you a little bit of a slow-mo action of some of the activity in round number 6. Holmes wailing away, not doing any tremendous damage to Ali, but scoring punches and building up a nice score for himself. Here we go, round 7, the heavyweight championship of the world. Richie Giacchetti's corner wants him to fight Ali right in the middle of the ring. Ali still hasn't thrown many punches at all, and nothing but try to catch him. There's no question that he doesn't have the tremendous legs anymore. There's no question that he doesn't have the lightning combinations he has at times when you like to see him looking good. Now Larry gives back some of the Ali stuff to him and then is able to hit him. Got to be very frustrating for him.
Yes, what he's doing now, they both is fighting the psychological warfare as well as the boxing match here. And this fight means a great deal to both of them.
As well as Larry Holmes knows Muhammad Ali, he's not going to be psyched by any of Ali's clowning. He's sparred too many rounds of training during Ali's great years.
Ali really believes that he's going to tire into the 7th and 8th round.
Tries to pick up the pace a bit, but it's all dancing and no punching. Many think is the impossible. But Muhammad trying to keep on his bicycle, trying to move, try to deliver, get inside and get out. But Larry's very quick, making him miss punches.
He's throwing some devastating jabs. He's throwing jabs with authority and power.
notice another thing, that the whole attack for Holmes is centered on the head of Ali. And scores.
Scores where? Left hook and right hand.
From Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada, that's the end of round number 7. So we continue to evaluate the action here at ringside, and all I can think of is that it's kind of sad at this point to think how great Muhammad Ali was in his prime, and to see a man that's just kind of trying to, looks to me, hang on and keep the thing going for one more time. Evaluating it unofficially here at ringside, I have Larry Holmes 10 points out in front after 7 rounds. 10 points out in front of Muhammad Ali. You have to base that on the fact that Muhammad Ali has only thrown maybe 3 punches in the entire fight to this point. Hasn't landed any real heavy blows.
He's a courageous guy, though.
There's no question about that.
Oh, what a guy he is to take this kind of punishment and not respond. He's a proud guy, and he's really trying to use his psychic powers to try to bring Larry into some sort of control.
So far, it's been Larry Holmes in total control, though.
Take him and move, Muhammad!
Muhammad Ali trying to do something against nature. Become the oldest man to regain the heavyweight championship. Jersey Joe Walcott did it at the age of 37. Ali is 38. As Mrs. Muhammad Ali, more than interested spectator here at Caesar's Palace.
That's it! Right in, Muhammad! Right in, Muhammad! Keep the pressure on. Keep it up.
This round very similar to all the rest.
Work on it. Move your head.
Larry Holmes continues to provide the action and continues to score. Another good shot scored to the left side of the head of Ali.
He can't take it no more.
You get the idea that Muhammad Ali might explode at any time, too. It doesn't seem that his strategy could be to just sit back this long.
I don't think he's figured something to do.
He's taking a lot of punishment.
Going into the fight, you wouldn't imagine that a fight plan would be to lay back and take that many shots.
He's trying to, I think he's dreaming about what happened in Africa, places where you go to 78 rounds and then he can come back again.
Totally different ball game when you're talking about the heavy, thick muscles of a George Foreman. That'll never happen here because Holmes is too strong for that. Ali comes in and Holmes is able to counter him.
That's what it is going to be. It's going to be a counter back and forth. Even when Ali springs into action, Holmes is going to spring back in action.
Closing moments now in round 8.
Holmes looks awful strong.
Well, it continues to develop the same way. It's John Travolta. Just one more of the celebrities on hand here at Caesar's Palace Now, Don King, you talked about the great pride that Muhammad Ali has had. That's what you have to almost think it's a bit sad to see, because everybody would love to see this legend continue. There's no doubt that Ali has been great for all of the history of this sport.
Well, I think the crowd and the crowd here, the sellout crowd, and the 2 billion people that will be looking at it around the world is a tribute to this man's greatness. When all of the writers be writing their stories and discounting Ali, he still has countless millions of fans that are still believers. I think that's a noble tribute to a great athlete.
Get that towel. Get that towel on there.
All right, here we go, round 9. The heavyweight championship of the world. Muhammad Ali and Larry Holmes doing battle.
Stick him, Muhammad.
Ali getting a bit puffy around the eyes from some of these jabs getting through. Larry Holmes, we're in round 9. Scheduled, as you know, for 15.
Stick work. Keep it work. That's it. Keep it work. Stick. Right hand, Holmes. Right hand now.
As I recall, it was Muhammad Ali said that Holmes had fallen 9, wasn't he?
Yes, he said the hand would be fine in round 9.
Good right hand, the most solid right hand of the fight there, taken on the chin of Muhammad Ali. Might be... Is Ali hurt? Could he be going down? How much more of this can he take?
Hit him, Muhammad. Right hand. Right hand, Muhammad.
Larry really teeing off in round 9. Trying to come back, but doesn't have the great speed he once had. He's got great heart, no question about it, but Larry Holmes, it's all his way right now.
That one hurt.
Holmes is really having a good round here now. Ali's taking some vicious shots. Ali getting very puffy under that left eye now.
He's got the courage, but he just hasn't got
Yes,
the...
he has. He's a terrific man. He's a great athlete. Larry Holmes is a great fighter. Larry Holmes is going about his business to prove to the world that he wants his just due. He wants to be recognized as heavyweight champion of the world that he's fighting for.
And he is really teeing off on Ali.
Right in, Muhammad.
He's really working over the body and the head of Ali. Ali taking a tremendous punishment here. Another big round, you'd have to score that at least 3 points in
Yes,
favor of
that was
Larry
a big
Holmes
round
there.
for Larry. He's throwing combinations, hitting sharp blows, left hooks and right hands, working the body, then working the head. He's methodically and calculatedly going about his business. And Ali is not responding in the like that Ali is used to, and the fans are used to seeing him respond to it.
Muhammad Ali sitting down on that stool. Angelo Dundee saying over there in the corner, you can barely hear him saying, okay, he's got to start to go now, Muhammad. He's got to be wearing out, but there's no sign of it the way Larry Holmes has been fighting.
No.
To show you the way.
It's sort of like Mercado waiting for
really
Leon to tire out.
Dominated.
But you notice the crowd is still playing with Ali. They're trying to inspire him. They're chanting Ali, Ali, Ali.
It's got to be an awful feeling when your spirit's willing and your body won't do it.
There we go.
I remember watching Joe Louis do the same thing.
Referee Richie Green tells him to take some of the grease off the face of Larry Holmes. Now let's see if Ali, if he ever intends to pick up the pace of this fight, he better start soon.
could survive.
Continues to tee off the whole story of the fight, and Holmes throwing punches and Ali doing nothing, just taking shots.
Stick in, go ahead. Come on, that's it. Dig in, dig in. Bring it up, Big Jack. He goes down. That's it, go ahead. Stay on, stay on. Right back.
Both Muhammad's eyes are very puffy now.
Right hand.
Almost everything that Larry Holmes is throwing now is getting through, too. It wasn't happening in the first 3 rounds.
His punches are becoming pinpoint accuracy now. He's really connected with Muhammad. And the hooks he throws hook right hands that no one else throws in the business. And Larry is very effective with the hook right hand.
Everybody in attendance here, and I'm sure watching in closed circuit around the world, would love to see Ali explode for Larry to make some sort of fight out of it. To this point, it's just Larry Holmes teeing off on him.
Right hand, Ali, to his jaw. Go to right hand, Ali. Use your hand. He don't belong in the ring with you, champ. Throw some punches.
Even if Ali would throw a good lucky punch and something would happen, he's proven to all the fans that, it's just not there. The body is weary. It just can't do what it used to do before. And this is the sad recognition that all athletes must come to grips with when they're practicing and being a participant in the sport.
Well, that's, all of us that followed Ali's career all around the world, not only us at ringside here, it's pathetic to see a guy just not be able to do when he was as great as he once was.
All I know is that he'll handle it with class, as he's always handled it.
He's really a classy guy in every sense of the word. The man is standing there and taking his punches. He's taking his dues, but it's the time now.
He could lay down as soon as he found out that his arms weren't working. He's staying there.
Well, the end of round 10.
Stand and keep going. What a courageous stand.
I remember after when Spinks took the title from him, so the reporter was asking Muhammad, don't you feel devastated losing your title? He says, losing the title is one thing. It's not like losing a job or losing your life or losing your wife. He said, that's loss. He handled it with dignity.
Angelo wants to stop the fight. And they all have bargained with him.
Angelo Dundee wants to stop the fight. That's it. They stopped the fight at TKO. It'll be scored as a technical knockout.
Barry! Barry! Get my purse! My purse! My purse!
We got to keep him out. Richie, when you can for closed circuit. Don? Don, main camera's over here. As you can see, there's pandemonium in the ring. I have Don King with me, who is going to make the presentation to Larry Holmes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Muhammad Ali fails to answer the bell for the 11th round. The winner, and still heavyweight champion of the world, Larry Holmes.
attempt to get in and speak to the champion.
Okay, we want to get over here.
We're gonna stand still, Bob. We're gonna get fucking killed.
Larry Holmes attempting to talk to the former champ. All right, now. All right, if we could turn around just a bit, Larry. I know it's a very traumatic moment for you. The camera's over this way, Don. And the people around the world, Larry, want to hear from you. You just beat your idol. You retain your title, no question, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
Well, I did what I have to do. I want to say, first of all, Mom, I love you. And thank Reverend Jacobs for praying for me. And we'll be home Sunday. But I did what I had to do. And I still love the guy. I don't care what nobody say. He's one hell of an athlete.
Everybody does. Larry, was the emotion at the end of the fight, really the sadness of beating your idol?
Yes, it is. But, you know, we all come, we all go. And having this man left, but he believes so strongly in himself, he thought he could beat me, so he came back and gave me a try. And you can't knock a man for trying.
Okay, we know that he has to get out of here, so congratulations. That's all I can say to you, Larry Holmes. Now for London Television, Reggie Gutteridge.
Larry Holmes, we've shown all your fights in Great Britain. It was a tremendous performance. Is that exactly how you expected that fight to go?
Yes, I did. I thought it would go a little quicker, but we did whatever we had to do to maintain the heavyweight title. Just to prove you, I'm the only disputed heavyweight champion in the world. There ain't nobody around to beat me. And I don't care what nobody says. Ali is the still baddest guy that ever lived, and he's one hell of an athlete in my book.
You were very emotional at the end there, Larry. Obviously, it was a great moment in your life. I've never seen you do that before at the end of a fight.
Well, I never felt that way before about anyone. I always respect the man. People all around the world respect the man. And he's going down in the history as one of the greatest fighters of all time, especially at my time.
Well, that's very modest of you, Larry, and I sincerely hope that your career goes on well, better than ever from here. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, a true champion in every respect. Larry Holmes taking time to talk to millions around the world. We'll attempt to get down out of the way here. Well, as you see the replay of the dramatic finish of the 10th round, Muhammad Ali couldn't answer the bell. I suppose he wanted to come out, but Angelo Dundee said nothing. No way. The former champion fought as courageously as he could, but he just didn't seem to have it. We'll show you a bit more replay of what happened. And this was pretty much the story throughout. Larry Holmes teeing off on his kind of a childhood idol. So that's pretty much the story here from Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's been some night of boxing action. Again,
At a man who just proved himself all over again, and yet is a terribly dejected man. Larry, I'd like you to explain why you've been crying, sitting here with your wife.
I love my wife. You know, so I really respect a whole lot, really respect Ali a whole lot.
It hurt you to punish him that way, didn't it?
I felt that I had control every round, and I was doing exactly what I wanted to do. And the man just showed a lot of determination that he's one hell of an athlete. and he can take a hell of a lot. And I don't care what anybody say, but I feel that he fought one of the baddest heavyweights in the world today, and you cannot take credit from him.
Are you sorry now that you had to take this fight once and for all to establish yourself, to get the monkey, as you said, off your back, to see that end come to him?
No, I'm not sorry that I took this fight. I'm just sorry that people didn't give me the just dues that I think I properly deserve. And I'm still sure that today people are still not going to give me my just dues. But we don't care about that. We keep doing what we have to do, and we keep winning. And God bless Ali, and I hope him many, many years of happiness. And I feel the same way about myself.
So now you've got a record number of consecutive title knockouts, this one being a TKO. My congratulations to you. And I don't see anybody left to fight you that you can have any incentive against. Do you?
Yes, Howard. One guy that I would like to...
And they just feel that your boxing days are past.
Well, I didn't get knocked down. I didn't really get hurt. I could name fighters, I don't want to embarrass them, who've been knocked out lately, laying out like that, fought for every fight like that. They keep fighting. I wasn't hurt or knocked out, even in that bad condition. I wasn't really beat up bad. They stopped because I was too tired and wasn't right. So why deny me a livelihood because I had a bad night?
Why are you so determined to continue fighting?
Because
you've been a hero to many people in this country.
I don't want to be no fool and go out on my stool.
You said Holmes will be mine in 9.
I lied.
You're also crazy. You realize that, don't you?
It takes one to know one. But as MacArthur says, I shall return. Holmes is a just man. He says, let Ali prove that he's qualified.
Well, is there another fight in the mill?
We're working on a couple of top contenders. I want to come back. I did 4 rounds with Mike Reed's sparring partner the other day in Kentucky. Dance and moving was beautiful. You heard about it. Anyway, I'm going to take on, tell all of you now, I'm going to take on a top contender and knock him out, show you I'm supreme, and then I shall come back. And let me shake your hand, Larry. Thank you very much.
Who's next for you, Larry?
You're the great
If Ali hurry up and knock somebody out, he'll be next.
Oh,
but
man.
We're not going to worry about that.
Good luck to you both.
We're going to continue to go on.
Thank you both for coming by. You're two fine gentlemen. Really are. And good friends,
He's
too.
bad.
All right. Call you both
He's
champions.
the champ of the world.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Holmes against Ali. You saw it. And we end on a usually familiar